good night time. I forgot to get a good morning video. So this is day 14. Enjoy the video. I was expecting to have pit toilets here. Somewhere I'd read that. And it's an actual bathroom. And I'd picked one that is fairly close. It's quite nice. We're looking at Jordan Pond from the Jordan house. We were up there yesterday. There's the boulder. We're driving up Cadillac Mountain right now.
Man, the bubbles are way down
We're on top of the mountain and nobody else is here. This man really doesn't like mountains. It's smelling a little bit hot. Shadow of the clouds on the ground. You don't get to do that very often, but it's pretty cool when you can. All the islands are crazy down there. Yeah, I know. What? Power.
Probably get this main parking lot and it'll be
Empty. Peak of Cadillac Mountain? I'm not really sure. We were over there. Got ocean view, islands views. Very pretty. Bar Harbor.
a big ship. The ocean. There's a very rocky, like, Cambridge Valley thing here. So this is the summit here, and we're gonna go all the way down to along this creek, down to that loop in the road, and my parents are gonna pick us up there. We're just gonna follow these blue marks. The loop in the road is roughly by that golf course.
All right. To the bottom.
There's a 4-masted ship there, and the cruise ship coming into Bar Harbor.
I looked it up and you can pick and eat blueberries in Acadia, and they happen to be ripe right now. Yummy.
We got some pretty steepish looking cliffs.
Looks like it was built up. It's just natural. Here's a closer view of these rocky outcroppings.
No, I would say this is the best hike we've done because there are snacks the whole way down. They're blueberries.
So we are off the side of the hill and now we're going down the gorge area. It's a lot different terrain. Just little rocks everywhere. A slight slope. crazy rock face coming into a canyon. The terrain changed a little bit.
Since I started, I'm going 1.9 miles. So probably like 1.3.
Yeah, that's what mine says. 1.3 miles in.
Creature update. Woo! Danger noodle.
They make you work to get to the visitor center here. 52 stairs. Not like we just didn't finish a hike.
Downhill.
Yeah, that's fair. We were here, and we hiked down, and we got picked up right here. And now we're over here. Lunchtime. The parking situation for Sand Beach is a little bit crazy. So we parked about 0.6 miles away, and now we're walking in. And then we're gonna also see the Thunder Hole. We found another beach. It's quite chilly here though. The sand is still leaching water from the tide receding. So I'm assuming at high tide the Thunder Hole's right in here, because it says it's slippery when wet, and the water's way down there.
How far are we from high tide?
Far? Only a couple hours.
Couple hours.
Oh? Every once in a while there's a really big one, and then there's little baby rocks at the bottom. We'll have to reseed to see it better. Here comes a big one. That is rare. A local soda. What you got there?
Oh, you know, an old soaker.
What's that? A local blueberry soda. This is the Beehive Trail. On the Beehive Trail, you have a couple ways to get to the summit. There's either ladders or a different trail. We're gonna do the ladders because you have to do those going up, and then we'll come back the other trail. We've got a view of the beach. Here's another reason why they call it beehives. It kind of looks like comb.
Yeah, they would never.
Honey coming from the comb.
Something like this, they would never allow.
There's a little pond behind the beach that probably goes to the ocean sometimes. You can only come up this way. We gotta go down a different way. And then,
It's a railroad guard.
great. Ready?
Well, I don't trust our.
Ooh, after that, it is beautiful up here.
Creature.
Found some ladders.
Wow-wee.
Coming up the ladders with a really nice view.
There's mom. Oh, geez, no. There's dad coming up the steepest ladders so far. And there's the little cliff that we just came up. And it's a long way down.
OSHA approved.
Well, welcome to tripping with Christina. Oh, no, never mind. Welcome to going on trips with Christina and Aaron. How did we not even notice this?
Mom thinks she goofed. It's not far down. You can't really appreciate it, but it's just down there. We came from down there by the water.
View keeps getting better.
I'm glad we took it slow so Mom could catch her breath. That was the constraining factor. You look right there, there's like a house that kind of looks like a castle, and there's a suspension bridge going to it. It's like a house or a lighthouse or something out there.
We really had to work for this view, but it was worth it.
520 feet. As my watch says. We're at 800 feet. Oh, that's cute.
Thoughts on the trail?
It's a reef. It's very fun if you're in good shape.
Mount Cadillac up here. We're continuing down. We were all the way up there. Crazy.
Hello!
Hello! Probably should have read this before we went up.
It's
all good
still
though?
not serious enough. It says no children. It doesn't say anything about...
Notice scary warning.
Oh, scary one. Someone came back and said, actually...
We made it back to the van. Woo-hoo. We're back at the Thunder Hole in hopes that the tides come up some. Doesn't seem promising. It's gone up quite a bit, but it's not as impressive right now. These must be a little bit calmer.
Best thing to do is like full on kaboom. It has to hit the top. Like basically compress the air.
Yeah, that's what the sign said. And I thought that was a jet ski ripping around. Turns out it's not, just rocks. All of these buoys in the water are attached to crab pots. I don't know how well you can see them, but there's a whole bunch of them.
Every buoy has 20 pots on it.
Every buoy has 20 pots. That's pretty amazing.
Dinner place tonight. Dinner looks a little bit different tonight because we're trying to race to a lighthouse and see a sunset. So we got it to go.
That is hilarious. That deer crossing sign had 2 deer on it.
Yeah.
And 2 deer crossed the road right there.
Well, I didn't get that on video, but cool.
Good monster.
Yeah. If there's no parking down here, basically we can't stay, so hopefully there's parking.
What the world?
Also, there's multiple speed bumps.
Okay, folksy ropes. These are
Tall boys.
the worst.
Yeah.
Buoys. very peaceful. Kinda.
That pre-swamp. Smash swamp.
What was your favorite part about today?
Climbing up the beehive trail with the ladders and stuff.
I also enjoyed that, and then we also, Aaron and I went down from Cadillac Mountain. Elson and Toy picked us up at the bottom, so we didn't have to hike up, we just hiked down. Well, what about you? I'd have to agree. The Beehive Trail, I was pretty proud of myself for doing something like that. I did not expect it to be that difficult. And Elson's sleeping, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!